thing to consider for anyone who's looking to actually learn self-defense, or at least being able to handle themselves properly in a self-defense situation, is to actually start some sort of martial arts or self-defense class out there. My personal preference would be Muay Thai if you have to pick literally just one. Not trying to take anything away from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's definitely a skill worth having, but I just think that personal preference for self-defense, striking is going to be a lot more effective and easier to pick up for beginners. Straight away, I want to emphasise there is no such thing as women's self-defence. There's only good and bad self-defence. The good stuff is things that's been tested against resisting opponents in combat sports. Striking is proven to work, especially when it comes to trained versus untrained. So if you want to have a real fighting chance at defending yourself, learn how to strike. Teeps, push kicks or front kicks to control range and distance. So your teep kick is just a push kick, and literally that's all it's doing is you're pushing someone away. Whether you push them because you're strong enough to kick them back, or you push yourself back, you're creating distance. And that's the main thing you want to take from doing a teep. Always self-defense, I always say it, you need to have your fence up. So your fence is just a nice easy version of the guard, and it puts something between you and an attacker. And of course, if you can talk someone away, then that's obviously the best thing to do. If you can't, you've minimum got that before the person gets close to you. Back leg, rear leg's gonna come through. She's gonna bring her knee up nice and high. As she brings her knee up nice and high, she's gonna extend the kick all the way through. And you could do this to the groin, but be cautious. If you do kick the groin, they might bring their head low and forward and you could get head butted. If you kick higher up, you're just gonna move them back, which is what we're really trying to do. Go for it. Good stuff, and again. Lovely, one more for me. Very nice. Knee strikes, delivering high amounts of damage to the body and the family jewels. So what we're going to do next is going to be knee strikes. It can be to the body, but specifically self-defense. To the groin works lovely. So just to practice these, I just want to get Karina to either like clinch over my neck with a nice hook like this, and the other one over my back, or she can grab onto my t-shirt over my shoulder, but she wants to get a little bit of purchase on me first. And again, with this, we're using the back leg, the rear leg. If you're in a position where your front leg is more useful for you, then all you do is you just switch your stance. But for now, we're just gonna stick to doing it on the right side. So again, I'm gonna put the pad close to my body, and Karina's gonna throw her knee from back there, driving into the pad, putting her foot back down with enough space for her to throw the strike one more time. So go again. Good, do two more for me. One more. Lovely stuff. Up kicks. Powerful strikes with the shin or the foot to the groin from a distance. Other strikes to the groin could be kicks to the groin, which are better than these, to be fair, in certain respects, because you're a little bit further away. And it can be done with your foot. If you're wearing shoes, you can kick to the groin quite comfortably. Shin is always going to be a little bit better. So this would be straight up through the middle, go for it. Oh, kick solid through to the groin, okay? If you're practicing this with your partner and you're holding a pad, don't just put it there like that, because you will still get hit in the groin. So lean a little bit forward, keep your groin out of the way, and hold the pad nice and strong. I don't want to have this hit me in the face when she kicks it as well, so I'm going to be preemptively pushing into that pad as she kicks it. So you ready to go? So straight through the middle for me, girl. Lovely, and again. Good, one more. Elbow strikes, the mother of all damage deliverers. Upwards, downwards, backwards, diagonal, stabbing, my absolute favourite strike. And lastly, we're just going to work on some elbow strikes. I think they're my number one choice of strike if you needed to use something, just purely because they're so powerful and you can get them wrong and still have a really good effect, and you've got really low chance of injuring yourself when you throw them. So we're just going to look at a hooking, turning elbow for this. Palm open, palm facing out, and trying to connect to the hard part of the elbow. So do you want to go a few of these? So the things to remember with an elbow, if you're in a fence and you're going to preemptively strike, which is totally legal if you think that you're going to get injured or you're at chance of being harmed yourself by someone, then you'd need to close distance. She needs to take a step in with her lead leg and looking to put your hand back to your head on the opposite side, because obviously I'm holding pads. But if you went to throw something at someone, they might try and hit you, so you always need to protect yourself, okay? So you ready to go? You can go over the top or round, it's whatever one you want to do. Step in on your lead leg for me and breathe out. Good. Good, and one more for me. Now, elbow strikes don't always have to be thrown with perfect form. From this sort of distance here, it doesn't matter how she throws an elbow. If I'm really being aggressive or in her face and she can hit me with the hard part of the elbow to the vulnerable part of the face, and it doesn't really matter if it's the best form ever, but you should still learn everything with the best technique, because that's how you're going to pick it up faster. And obviously, if you do it the correct technique, it is obviously the best way to do it. It's not just about knowing how to strike, it's about knowing when to strike. In the majority of cases, preemptively striking first can end the situation quickly. Sign yourself up to a kickboxing, Muay Thai or a boxing class for a more detailed look at fighting. In the meantime, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, hit me up on the socials, and enjoy your training sessions. Peace.